A very good evening to one and all present here. The Panchajanya is a divine conch of Bhagwan Sri Krishna which was blown during Kurukshetra, indicating the start of Dharma Yuddha that followed. Their all efforts were done for the establishment of Dharma. Dharma was kept over personal relation and motives. Keeping the same motive in our mind, our organization will work towards establishing the importance and necessity of following and imbibing Bharatiya culture, accepting our roots and making people realize the true essence of Ayurveda, not only as a treatment modality but also as a way of life. All these while walking in the path of Dharma. Hence, our organization's motto is Shreyam Bharatiyam Arogyam Ayurvediam. The founders of this organization started this because we felt the need to spread the knowledge of Bharatiya culture, Ayurveda, the true history of Bharata Rashtra, and values to all the state of people in every corner of the world. With this aim in mind, I would like to welcome you all to the Pragnavaridhi lecture series conducted for the first second year students. Today we have Vaidya Bhagyashree Madam. Ma'am is Assistant Professor in the Department of Rasashastra and Bhaishya Kalpana in N.K. Jabshetty Ayurvedic Medical College, Bidar. Ma'am will be dealing with Kshara, Asyakriti and Lepa Kalpana in today's session. Handing over the session to you, ma'am.
Good evening, one and all. Myself, Dr. Bhagyashree Chincholi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Rashastra, here to discuss with some syllabus points of the Rashastra and Bhaishya Kalpana. Okay, the as we all know, use of herbs and any other possible dravyas are used as a medicine in our Ayurveda, like animal origin, plant origin, and some of the mineral and metals are used for the internal and external as a medicine in different body elements. Okay, Lepa and Ayaskruti are among those medicaments. The Ayaskruti and Kshara are used external as well as internal. Ayaskruti mainly used for internal purpose and Kshara internal as well as external purpose, and Lepa is only for the external purpose. Okay, now we'll discuss about the Ayaskruti. Okay, what is Ayaskruti and how it came for the existence and when it was in use, we'll know those things. Okay, regarding the use of metal or mineral based drugs was introduced in Rashashastra in 8th century. Use of these metals like Suvarna, Rajata, Tamra, and Loha are being mentioned in Ayurveda classics, adopting the specific procedures which makes the metals like iron, gold, and silver absorbable in body and act as medicine were used. The earliest reference of Marana is seen from Samhita period, where metals are made into powder form, internal administration by means of a process called Ayaskriti. Okay, the literal meaning of Ayaskriti is making of law. Ayas is the word which denotes the loha. Loha is nothing but dhatus and kriti is the process. Here, the disintegration of metals is done by means of addition of some organic material like kvata, swarasa through intense heat treatment. The Charaka Samhita and Shushruta Samhita and Ashtanga Hridaya emphasizes the need to observe great caution while using the metals and direct that they should be reduced to microfine powders through the specially designed process called as Ayaskriti. The process governed in Ayaskriti includes intense heating of the metal followed by repeated quenching, that is Nirvaka procedure in some organic media till the metal is transformed into finest form. This procedure were later termed as Marana procedures in Rashastra later in the 8th century. Okay. In our Ayurveda, Acharya Charaka had mentioned the Ayaskriti in the first chapter of the Chikitsasthana, in the third pada, in the name of Loharasana. He has mentioned it as a Loharasana, and Acharya Shushruta he has mentioned in the 10th chapter of the Chikitsasana, stating its three preparations. Ayaskruti are in the three forms in Shushruta Samhita. They are Ayaskruti, Aushadhi Ayaskruti, and Mahoshadhi Ayaskruti. And he has advised to take those in the Mahakushta Chikitsa. And even Acharya Vagbhata has mentioned the Ayaskruti in the Prameya Chikitsa. Okay. What is the general method of preparation of Ayaskruti? So first we see What is the general method of preparation of Asyakriti as per Charaka Acharya? Here, thin files of Tikshna Loha. Tikshna variety of Loha is taken and its thin files. Thickness should be equal to the thickness of the tila seed. Then those thin foils are heated till they get red hot and they are dipped into the Triflakvata, Gomutra, Lavana, Kshara Jala, Ingudi Kshara and Palasya Kshara respectively, one after the another. Okay, how many times it has to be done? So it has to be done till the Tikshna Loha Patras turns into Anjana Varna. Okay, then the from those foils, the powder of is prepared, taking them into the khalva yantra. The fine powder is then mixed with the madhu and amlakiswarasa in ghrita bhavita patra. Means previously the pot has to be smeared with the ghrita and inside which we have to add the powder which has been mixed with the madhu and amlakiswarasa. Then this vessel is sealed and kept in heap of yavar, that is in the yavar rashi for the duration of 1 year. Okay, during this time period in the every month, so this mixture is given a mixer is again mixed thoroughly and again it is sealed, means the seal has to be opened every month and again it has to be given a thorough mix and then it is again sealed and kept for another month and again it is opened like this. It has to be opened for 12 times till completion of a year. Then after that the pot has to be opened and is used as per the agni of the purusha. Okay, here as a anupana to this ayaskriti is madhu and ghrita are used. Okay, then once the person is going to take this, he has to wait till it is completely going to digest and after that only the person is advised to take the food. Okay, next we will see the procedure as per ashtanga hridaya. Okay, previously we have discussed as per charaka, it is in the leha form now. So what we are going to discuss is as per the ashtanga hridaya kara, which is in the liquid form. Okay, nowadays in the market the ayaskriti is available in the liquid forms. How it is prepared? Okay, here the asanadigana dravyas are taken. Each drug has to be taken in the quantity of 20 pala and to which the 2 drona quantity of jala is added and it is boiled over mandagni till it reduces to 1/4. Okay, that kashaya is filtered and it is transferred to the one vessel which is previously smeared with the ghee and its fumigation is done. Okay, then to this vessel, to this kashaya, we have to add 200 pal of the kuda and ardha adaka madhu and vatsakadi gana dravyas. Each drug should be taken one pala in vatsakadi gana and it is added and a good mixing is to be done. Then after that, what we have to do next is the thin flakes of the loha are taken and they are heated till they become red hot and then they are again quenched in the that kashaya. Means the nirvapana procedure has to be done. Okay, how many times it has to be done? It has to be done till the complete iron, the iron flakes depletes in the liquid. Okay, then once the iron completely depletes in the liquid, the vessel is closed and it is kept undisturbed in the yavarashi, that is yava heap for the fortnight. Okay, next it has to be used as per the agni of the purusha and the mainly ayaskriti is indicated in the kusta, mahakusta, prameha and even in the medoja rogas and it can also be used as a rasayan. Okay, which is going to give a good iron and good strength to the body. Okay, the next topic after the ayaskriti. Ayaskriti is a medicine which is used for the internal administrative person, internal administration purpose, and next is the Kshara Kalpana, which is meant for internal as well as external utility purpose. Okay, what is Kshara? Kshara, Ksharati iti Ksharaha or the Tatra Ksharanat Kshananat Va Ksharaha means what? Kshara is the one which possesses the Ksharana property. That is Ksharana, what it is? Ksharana is the property or the guna of the dravya which is having the capability to mobilize or to remove the deformed body tissues, that to cut off the deformed body tissues. Okay, where we can't use the shastras, means like a parmasthana vagera, so there we can use this kshara as a shastra, so that's why it is also called as anushastra, so which is giving the actions like chedana and bhedana. Okay, kshara is nothing but the alkaline substance of the plants obtained by processing the ash of the drugs. Okay, What are the types of Kshara? Okay, Kshara are of two types depending on their use. Okay, depending on the utility, it has been classified in two types. Okay, one is Paniya Kshara. The word only refers the internal usage, is Paniya Kshara, and second is the Pratisaraniya Kshara. So it is only for the external use. Okay, Pratisaraniya Kshara is of again three types: Mrudu, Madhyama, and Tikshna Kshara. Okay, Mrudu, which is having the mild action, Madhyama, which is the medium action, and Tikshna, which is having the corrosive action. And next is the three types depending on their source or the origin. Okay, Khanija Kshara, Pranija Kshara, and Vanaspatika Kshara. Khanija Kshara is again of Naisargika Kshara and Kritrima Kshara. Pranija Kshara, Shukti, Shankha, okay, and Vanaspatika, they are of herbal origin. Okay, and again depending on their strength, Rudu, Madhyama Kshara, and Tikshna Kshara, where we are going to get the reference for the preparation of Kshara, we found in all of our classics, Brihatrayis, regarding the preparation method of the Kshara. In the Charaka Sutrasthana 27 chapter, in the Shushruta Sutrasthana 11 chapter, and even in the Ashtangrudaya 30th chapter, and in Sharangdhara Madhyama Khanda, and in Rasatarangini, we are going to get detailed reference regarding the preparation of the Kshara, how it is prepared. Okay, what is the general method of Kshara preparation? As per the uh, requirement, which Kshara we are going to prepare. So that selected plant is to be collected in appropriate season, means it has to be collected in its appropriate season, including all panchangas. Okay, then that plant is dried in the hot sun and they are made into small pieces and is taken in a wide mouthed big iron vessel and it is ignited in an open vessel, open place. It is ignited to form the ash, means it is completely burnt to get the ash. So once the complete ash is formed, it is again filtered through the clean cloth. It is filtered to get the fine form of the ash. Okay, then this filtered ash is mixed with the 6 parts of water and which is mixed thoroughly. It is stirred well. Okay, even some other authors are having the opinion as a 4 parts of water, and even some author says even we can add water and gomutra also, and even only gomutra can also be used for mixture of the ash. Okay, it is kept undisturbed for whole night. It has to be kept as it is. Once it is mixed properly, it has to be kept as it is for a whole night. Okay, next day, as it has been given a mix, the solid particles will settle down and the clear liquid is there over the that mixture, means supernatant water is decanted and it is collected in a vessel and it is filtered 21 times through a clean cloth, means it has to be filtered for 21 times, means to get the clean clear water we have to do this procedure. Then that filtered clean liquid is again taken in a vessel and is boiled with a constant stirring should be done continuous till the water portion evaporates from the liquid. Okay, so when the filter, which has been kept for the boiling, turns clear, slimy, and pungent smelling, it has to be removed from the fire and it is allowed to settle. Okay, because it has been with some solid particles and some with the clear liquid. Okay, that now the supernatant clear liquid has to be decanted again into another vessel. Okay, this liquid is called as ksharodaka. Okay, the clear water which is on the upper portion of the solid material is said to be ksharodakas. Okay, the same liquid is further boiled to get the paste or a dry powder form. This is called as mrudukshara. Okay, the same liquid, the ksharodaka what we have collected, no, if it is again boiled, then we are going to get the flakes, the thin white flakes which is in a powder form is said to be mrudukshara. Okay, the same liquid that what we have got as a ksharodaka is being added with the limestones, burnt limestones, either shankha, shukti, and it is continued boiling. We'll get the paste or dry powder form is said to be madhyama kshara. Okay, so, and the same ksharodaka is again subjected for further boiling by adding the madhyama kshara drugs, means for preparation of the madhyama kshara what drugs we have used, the same drugs are added and again it has been added with the fine powders of the herbal drugs like Danti, Dravanti, Chitraka, Langali, Putika, Hingu, and other some mineral drugs like Pravala, Vidlavana, Savarchalavana. So then we are going to get the dry powder form or the paste form, which is said to be Tikshna, means which is having the corrosive action. Okay, all these drugs are added in the ratio of 1/10 part to the total drug or the ash used for the Kshara preparation. Okay, even we can add the Sudha, that is limestones, during the burning, during the initial procedure of the burning of the paste also. Means in the beginning, when we are burning that pieces of the panchangas of the drug only, that time we can add these limestones to get the Madhyama Kshara and even Tikshna Ksharas. Okay, these additional drugs are expected to put in more potency to make the Kshara, Madhyama and Tikshna. So that's why those are added. So how these are added? Okay, Ksharodaka, in that the some part of the Ksharodaka is to be taken out. Means the entire quantity is not used to put these drugs. The minimal quantity from the Ksharodaka is taken out, and these mineral drugs and are heated to red hot, and their nirvapana is done in the Ksharodaka. Once it is completely depleted, means it has been completely converted into powder. Inside that liquid is added to the another part of the liquid which has been we have kept Ksharodaka. So then likewise we have to do the complete preparation of the Kshara. Okay, likewise we are going to get the Kshara either in the paste form. If we want in the dry powder form, again we need to continue the boiling of the liquid portion and you'll get the powder form of the drug. So what are the properties of Kshara? Okay, Acharya Shushruta says it is na ati tikshna na ati mrudu, means it is not of that too corrosive and not mrudu also. It is madhyama one and it is white in color and it is smooth, it is fine and it is slimy and it is avishandi, that is having nature swabhava as the avishandi, and these are said to be wholesome and which are of quick action, having the quick action. And what is the dose? Okay, Ashtagunja, that is 250 mg to the 1000 mg, it can be used according to the age. What is the shelf life of the Kshara? There are 5 years. We can keep the Ksharas in airtight containers for the duration of 5 years. Okay, what are the indications? In the Gulma, Grahani Roga, Plihavikara, Mutra Kashmiri Vyadhi, and in Bahya and Abhyantara Krimi, these Ksharas can be used. What are the examples of the Ksharas? Kadali Kshara, Chinchakshara. Okay, Kadali Kshara, how it is prepared? With the same method it is prepared as we have discussed previously, no general method of Kshara preparation. In the same way, Kadali Panchangas are taken and they are burnt after drying, and it has been added with the water and mixed properly and kept whole night undisturbed. Next day it is filtered and that liquid again filtered 21 times and that is kept for boiling, and we are going to get the Kadaliksha, Chinchakshar. There is a some bit difference is there in the preparation of Chinchakshara. What is that? It is prepared by burning the Chincha Phalatva. Means Chinchakshara is not prepared by burning the Panchangas of the Chincha plant. It is prepared by burning the Chincha Phalatva, and it is added with the 4 parts of the water and it is mixed properly and kept whole night undisturbed. Next day morning supernatant water collected and it is filtered and it is prepared with the general method. Okay, this is the method of preparation of Chinchakshara. Okay, next is the Lepa Kalpana, which is an external topical medicament. Okay, it is only meant for the external application in the skin as well as the mucosal membrane. Okay, here for the Lepa preparation, one or the more drugs are pounded to get the fine powder form, and they are mixed together, form a homogeneous mixture, and these lepas are stored in a airtight container. Means they are stored in a airtight container when at the time of utilization, means at the time of application, these powders, means the mixed powders which are called as lepa, are taken and they are mixed with the desired liquid as per the indication, and they are applied on the particular part where it is required. Okay, what is the definition of Lepa? Dravyamardram Shilapishtam Shushkam Va Sadravam Tanu देहे प्रलेपनार्थं तल्लेप इत्युच्यते बुधैः means dravyam ardram shilapishtam means ardra means the drug is collected freshly, it is in a wet form, then it has to be prepared fine paste by doing the mardana procedure, and after that it can be applied to the part directly. Okay, if it is in the shushka form, that is in the dry form, then it is pounded to up the fine powder and it is applied externally by mixing with the some liquids as a lepa. Okay, what are the synonyms of lepa? Lepa, आलेपस्य च नामानि लिप्तो लेपः च लेपनम्. Okay, it is also called as lipta, lepa, and lepan. What are the types of lepa? Lepa is of three types: pralepa, pradeha, and alepa. What is pralepa? Pralepa, which is having the two types, avishoshi and vishoshi. What are those avishoshi and vishoshi? Avishoshi, the word only says the lepa, once it is applied, it is removed immediately before it dries. A vishoshi. uh, and here, once the lepa get dries, it is going to give the squeezing action over the applied part. So that's why it is not desirable to keep the avishoshi type of pralepa after it dries. Okay, it has to be removed before it dries completely. Okay, vishoshi, the word only says which has to be kept as it is on the applied part until it dries completely. Means what? The application, the purpose of application of this lepa is to get the squeezing action, which is specially done on Vranashokas. That where the pachana is needed, there we have to apply the Vishoshi type of the lepa, means which is going to do the paka of the Vidrade and Vagara. Means Vidrade, like Vrana, Shopas Vagara. So Pakartha, we have to go for Vishoshi type of the pralep. Next is the Pradeha. Pradeha is usually either Shita or Ushna, and it is only Avishoshi type. Means here the Vishoshi variety is not uh, done because it is thick lepa which is applied over the affected part and it is removed before it dries. Okay, alepa, which is having the not the pralep action as well as pradaya action. It is characterized by the mixed characters of the pralepa and pradaya. Okay, what are the types of lepas as per the Sharangadhara? Doshagna, Vishagna, and Varna. Okay, the words only says the purpose of those lepas. Doshagna, Vishagna, and Varna. Varane, as per the Sharangadhara, and according to Vagbhata, Snaihika, Nirvapana, Prasadana, Stambhana, Vilayana, Pachana, Pidana, Shodhana, Shoshana, Savaranikarana. Okay, these are the 10 types as per the Vagbhata. Okay, these all we are not going to get in a single adhikar. Okay, in different parts of the Samhita, he has discussed these lepas. So together they form 10 types in the Ashtanga Hridaya. Okay, lepa, how much thickness it should be? Means what thickness, up to what thickness it has to be applied? It is being given as a, it should be Ardra Mahisha Charm. Means the thickness of the lepa should be equal to the wet skin of the buffalo. Means it might be in between 2.2 to 3.2 mm. Okay, and even for the Sharangdara in Doshagna Lepa, it should be applied 1/4 angula, that may be in and around to 1.48 centimeter. Vishagna Lepa, which is 1/3 angula, 0.65 centimeter, and Varna Lepa should be half angula, that is 0.97 centimeter. Okay, these angulas are as per the patient. Okay, it is different for individual, means as per the thickness of the individual angula, these have to be decided. Okay, next is the lepa and sneha ratio, because while applying the lepas, we add some snehas to it, like taila, ghrita, we are going to add. So how much it should be? Okay, in Vataja Vyadhis, if we are going to apply any lepa, it is to be added with the 1/4 part of the sneha. Okay, to the total uh, lepa, it should be 1/4 in Vataja Vyadhis. And in case of the Pittaja Vyadhis, it should be 1/6 part. In Kaphaja Vyadhi, it should be 1/8 part. Okay. Next is the lepa absorption. How it is absorbed? Okay. as Lepa are usually applied against the hair follicles. Okay, it is applied against the hair follicular direction. So by which is called as Pratilomagati, this facilitates the quicker absorption of the drug potency through the hair roots and through the sweat glands and blood capillaries. How we are going to achieve the action of the lip. Okay, what are the do's and don'ts in the Lepa? The preparation as well as in the application. Okay, they are meant for instant use. Once if we are going to mix with the liquid, means Lepa is ready and it is mixed with the liquid, means we have to use immediately. It cannot be stored more than a 24 hours. Okay, it is used immediately and it is only for the single use, not for the multiple. Means once one Lepa is used, it can't be used again. Okay, next is the wet drugs are triturated to very fine paste form and it is used as Lepa. Okay, it is triturated until we get the fine paste, that all the fibrous part should be completely fine. Okay, then only it is applied as a Lepa over the affected part. Next is the dry drugs are powdered and they are sieved to get the fine powder, and this powder is triturated with the specified liquid. Okay, as we have previously discussed, the Lepa are to be mixed with some liquids and then they are applied. Means here what author is saying, here we have to mix the powders with the specified liquid. Okay, then you have to triturate. By that, the liquid is completely absorbed in the powders, and by which the easily active principles can be acted on the skin. Okay, and next it is as per the requirement, Lepa is used. Lepa are applied against the hair follicle direction. Okay, Lepa are removed once they are near to drying, means complete drying is not allowed. Once the person says the Lepa is drying, once it is becoming tight, so we have to remove the Lepa from the place of the application. Previous Lepa should never be covered by the fresh one, means once one Lepa is applied, if it is dried, it has to be removed. Another Lepa should not be applied on the same part because it may increase the symptoms. So that's why we should always remove the previous Lepa and again fresh Lepa has to be applied. Next is the Lepa application at night is not advisable. The night one should not apply any kind of the Lepa because night is the time where the body is relaxed and even the outer climate is cool, the body heat is transferred outside. So if the pores are closed by applying Lepa, the internal Ushnata may increase and it may worse the condition. So that's why Lepa should not be applied at the night. Okay, examples: Aval Gujadi Lepa and Keshavardhaka Lepa. Okay, what is Aval Gujadi Lepa? Aval Guja, which is said to be Bakuchi. Okay, the fine powders of Shuddha Avalguja, that is Bakuchi bija are taken and they are powdered. Fine powder is prepared. It is taken in 192 grams, and Shuddha Haratala. The Shodhita Haratala is taken in the fine powder form. It has to be taken 48 gram, and again it is mixed with the Gomutra. Here the liquid is Gomutra. It is mixed and it is applied on the skin conditions. It is mainly indicated in the Kushta. Then it is used as per the need. Next is the Keshavardhaka lip. Keshavardhaka, the name only says for the increase of the growth, increase of the hair strength, we need to apply this lip. How it is prepared? The fine powders of Gokshura, flowers of Tila are taken in equal quantity and it is mixed with the Madhu and Grita and is applied on the head to get hair growth. So it is applied once in 3 days. So then only we are going to get good effect. Likewise, it is helpful. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for taking up the session. I hope this will be very useful for the ongoing NCISM batch.
Okay. Thank you for giving an opportunity to share the things. Can I stop the sharing, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, you can.